So, but we find out in here, in this scene, that Jackson is being a little bitch about wearing a kilt. Now,
I see. Okay, you go
two
ahead. Go
things.
ahead. We
I think
disagree on this. I don't know if you know.
Here's what I disagree on. I don't think that his father should have sprung this on him last minute. I think that is messed up, and I don't appreciate that. That he already had the suit picked out, he had the colors picked out, and at the last second, your dad is like, "You gotta get married in a kilt." However, I think getting married in a kilt is awesome. I think it's just the coolest thing, and I would be all for it. I don't like that it was sprung on him last minute. Your thoughts?
I agree with you. The last minute thing, like I already got a suit, so you just got here. I think a kilt is awesome as well, but I like skirts, I like dresses. I think it's okay for Jackson to not think that's cool, to not want anything near it. And I think it's really interesting that Suki sees the discomfort of this man and goes, well, if it means that much to him, your father gets to dictate nothing about what you
Yeah.
wear on you. Because imagine, like, your mother's like, "Well, you have to wear my wedding dress," and it's, like, really
Right,
not your
right. I
thing.
know, I know. But have you considered that you don't want your Scottish ancestors' ghosts to be mad at you?
Well, I don't
That is a cohort of ghost that you do not want mad at
I
you.
see. Well, I didn't know it was, inherently that
Once you wear the
serious.
kilt at the wedding, the ghosts are okay. They don't haunt you
Mm.
forever. But
But
Scottish ghosts are pretty insistent.
I guess I wasn't that familiar with the Scottish traditions and ceremonies, so my
Mm.
bad, my bad.
Mhm, mhm.
I should know more about
Alright, I'll call
white
off the
people.
ghosts. Um, yes, he should be able to wear whatever he wants, I agree. But I can't wrap my head around someone who wouldn't be psyched to wear a kilt, given the opportunity.
Alright.
I just think they're cool
Sure.
because they have it's not just the skirt part. There's like a coat of arms that goes over it, like, there's a whole 'nother belt, like a chain sack thing.
Yeah, yeah,
It
you don't
just
think there's
looks
some people who are like, "Can you stop?"
okay, okay.
Ew.
Alright,
That's
whatever.
just ugh.
So here's where we find
Maybe I
out
don't
that
like plaid.
maybe they
Okay.
don't like plaid, you're right.
Mm.
Um, no, but the plaid even means okay, forget it.
Oh, I love
Uh,
it. I love it, but yes. Uh,
okay,
yeah.
so, after we find out finally okay, so Lorelai and Chris go out and sit on the front stoop.
But why? May I just more reminders of why Christopher is Christopher? Because he does not like her town. He does not like the people and what they talk about. We saw this in the last episode also when he went to the town movie. I don't know. Oh, it was the last episode. It was like 2 episodes ago. We saw it and he wants to leave because Kirk is saying his goofy things and people are being their goofy small town selves. I just think he doesn't match with this Lorelai, with this version of Lorelai, the adult Lorelai, who she created on her own with her child and his. But he's like, let's get out of here. I'm done with this.
Yep, he's being a little snot, he's being a
Mm-hmm.
little whiny baby,
Mm-hmm.
and
And she
she goes
says,
out
bossy, I like it.
yep, and so they
Mhm.
go sit on the stoop with their white wine, and he's like, "Maybe I'll come to the" I don't know, somehow it comes up that he's available Sunday, and she's like, "Why are you available?" And he's like, "Things with Sherry aren't going well, and she's out of town, and blah, blah, blah," and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna kiss," and they don't in this scene, right? Um,
No, they don't. No, no, no.
yeah, I
No,
wrote,
but
"Chris and Sherry are breaking up?" Question mark. And then it cuts to Lorelai decorating, right? Like, they
yeah,
don't kiss.
but do you see they don't kiss here, but do you see how you wrote a question mark?
Mhm.
That question mark was for sure in there. They did not break up. He said, "We had a talk and we're taking time apart
Yep.
to think."
Yep.
He did not say breaking up. He didn't say broke up. He said he's thinking about finding an apartment.